And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to Chicago. And so off the tip, it's Boston. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And a similar style used by both sides of this matchup, Richard. Teams that prefer to operate in half-court sets rather than in transition.
Yeah, and look, that puts a premium on defense. Both teams can run a ton of different sets, and that means you've got to be prepared and disciplined on the defensive end.
Good points. On the wing, Williams. Left side, Curry. Over Barnes. Outside, Curry. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Curry. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. And Gasol with the dunk.
And such an all-around threat. Wade does far more than score. He also facilitates the offense and gets his teammates involved.
Now here's Randall. Back to Tatum. Wade with the block. And he gets it back. And Curry has it in the corner. Tries again. Here's Tatum. And at last, they get one to fall.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Williams.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Barnes. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. And the layup falls. Gasol's got his second basket of the game.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. No good on the triple.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Williams can't hit.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Wade, good.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of, drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Pass to Curry. Tatum a screen. Over in the corner, Randall. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Here's Curry with the three. Drops in the tray.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Tatum. The Thunder making the shot. Curry can't get it to go.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now here's Curry. Here's Williams. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Out left to the wing. Holmgren wide open. Drains the three-pointer. Holmgren's got 7 points.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Thunder up by 4. And we'll be back right. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Now Walker. Oladipo outside. The kick out to Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Barnes. And Oladipo pulls it down. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long-term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. A nice shot by McDaniels.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Hey, come to me, come to me.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Allen. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. That shot, no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Inside. Now here's McDaniels. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Oladipo outside. Back to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
And they'll get another chance. The shot by LaFrance, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Oladipo. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's Floyd. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Driving in. Pass to McDaniels. Plenty of space.
You got it. Come on.
Here's LaFrance.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Some changes for Boston. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Curry with it. To the middle. Here's Williams. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. The wherewithal from Gasol there, nailing the shot despite the tough defense all over it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Here's Barnes, and he makes good on the layup. Barnes has got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Thunder. Pass to Tatum. From deep three-point range, Barnes grabs the miss. And so here is Oklahoma City. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Not watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. To the inside, Holmgren. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum on the wing. Williams a screen. Over in the corner, Randall. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Holmgren.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such quick reaction.
And so it's Oklahoma City in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Drills the three-pointer. Randall's got 5 points so far.
Working on being more consistent with this shot, Randall certainly helping his confidence moving forward. Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Curry on the wing. No good on the three.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Picked by Williams. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Tatum. And it's blocked. Barnes outside. Over Randall. Barnes can't get it to go. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Boston. They trail by 9 points. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Here's Gasol, and it's sent back by Horford. To the paint. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Celtics trail by 7. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Down low. Holmgren with the steal. Inside. He can't get that one to fall. Now Boston takes it the other way. Tatum down low. Banked in off the glass. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
And being Gasol is 7 feet tall, dunking probably comes easily. The D's going to have to do a better job of getting him off his spot.
Outside Tatum. Back to Curry. And the turnover again by Boston. .143 left in the third. Wade on the wing.
No.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Stay on him.
Back to Barnes. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, get him.
Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, so tough for defenders to guard D-Wade. He can hurt you in so many different ways. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Curry looking it over. In the corner, Tatum with it. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Tatum's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
To the wing right side. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Barnes. They get it back. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Come to me.
34 seconds left in the third. There's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Come get it. Watch the pick.
Over in the corner, Barnes.
Hey, pick up ball.
To the left side wing.
Take that. Hey, Cogman.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. Left side Walker. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Thunder lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. It's a three-point game. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Oh, yeah. Press.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
No way, man.
Here's Gasol. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 5.
And with Gasol, he feels comfortable shooting from any area of the court. If you give him space, he'll torch you.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And it's Brown missing. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Barnes outside. Here's Holmgren.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City. And so he makes both from the line. Celtics trail by 7. Outside Curry. To the middle. Barnes grabs the miss. So it's the Thunder now. They've led by as much as 10. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Horford.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report. And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Horford. Curry with it. From outside the arc. Clock at 4. Tatum drives in. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Wade left side. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Barnes right side. Looking to get it going. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Celtics trail by 9. Tatum a screen. Here's Curry. And right through it goes.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Wade. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Horford.
Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Tatum. Misses the 3. The Thunder leading by 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, This could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The first one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And so Curry will bring it up for the Celtics. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Tatum. Knocks it loose.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
They recover it. Here's Gasol. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards, just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Randle outside. Outside Curry. Back to Randle. Good on the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Wade on the wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boston grabs the miss.
See, that miss right there, it's one.
Oh, and slam it down!
Goodness. Yeah, that.
Oh, did you see that?
I'm speechless.
Oh, man. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:03 left in the game. And it's Wade in the corner. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. The kick out to Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. And the Thunder lead by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Thunder.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Chet Holmgren.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Gasol looking around. Wade outside. Pass to Barnes. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially